Well, good morning. Good morning. Happy Hump Day. This is another edition of Leadership Quotes that you might not know. This one's going to be a little unorthodox. Today's quote is, "It is okay to take work home with you." Now, I don't want to say that you should be told like you got to work on stuff at home, but we have to break the guilt trip of telling people not to take work home. Let's think about that, right? We are told that leave it at work, not just with work, right? We're talking about the emotional and mental aspect of the job, especially when it comes to leadership. It's hard to think about some of the decisions that we make between the normal 7:30 to 4:30, 8 to 5, 9 to 6, mid shift, whatever it is. We as leaders, and the higher up in rank you go, the more it hits. We make a lot of decisions that affect people's lives, some of them for the better and some of them for the worse. There's no way you can only think about that at work, right? And sometimes you have to go home and you have to think about that. Sometimes you have to go home and talk about that with the ones that you love and the ones who are close to you. Not so much for the decision making, but as leaders, you need somebody to unload to. But what we do is we make people feel extremely guilty if, like, hey, you go home, don't think about any of this stuff. But you are changing people's lives, changing people's careers. You should be thinking about the decisions you make all the time. All the time. Also, we have to stop with telling people don't take work home, but sometimes there just isn't enough hours in the work day, right? You have a whole lot of stuff to do, meetings, emails, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to write performance reports. When do you get the time for that? We should be giving people the time, but sometimes you want to go home and perfect that. But as leaders, we tell a lot of people, man, don't take that laptop home. We tell people, hey man, make sure you get out of here on time. We don't know that we're rushing people out of there, and maybe that's their time to actually focus on the things that they want. Maybe some of the work that they do brings them peace and comfort. Maybe it's relaxing to them. When they go home, we guilt trip people. So now if they go home and they still feel a way about whatever decision they make, we make them feel guiltier for even feeling that way. Leaders, it's okay to take work home with you. It's been another leadership quote that you might not know.